Police are watching you right now, and here's what they found in your name. This is not clickbait, this is not a joke, and this is definitely not something you can ignore. Law enforcement agencies have been quietly building a file on you, collecting information you never knew they had access to. The details they've discovered will shock you because most people have no idea how deep this surveillance goes. You stumbled upon this message for a reason, because you need to know what authorities have found about you before it's too late. The digital trail you've left behind tells a story that police are now reading very carefully, not knowing what. Police have discovered about you could be the biggest mistake of your life. While you've been living normally, thinking you have privacy, authorities have been building a detailed profile of who you are, where you go, and what you do. This information isn't just sitting in some forgotten database, it's being actively reviewed and analyzed. The consequences of remaining ignorant about your surveillance status could affect your job, your family, your freedom, and your future. Every day you don't know what they know puts you at a disadvantage. Knowledge is your only protection against a system that operates in shadows. What they've found might surprise you, but staying in the dark will definitely hurt you. If you're ready to learn what authorities have discovered about you, type alert in the comments right now. This isn't just about curiosity. This is about your safety and your rights. The information you're about to receive could be the most important thing you learn this year. Don't wait until it's too late to find out what police already know. Type alert now and prepare yourself for the truth about your surveillance status. Modern police departments use sophisticated monitoring systems that would make spy agencies jealous. Every time you use your phone, make a purchase, drive your car, or even walk past a security camera, you're creating data points that authorities can access. Your internet searches, social media posts, location history, and financial transactions are all being collected and stored in massive databases. The scary part is that most of this surveillance happens without warrants, without your knowledge and without your permission. Police departments have partnerships with tech companies, data brokers, and government agencies that give them access to information you thought was private. They don't need to follow you around in unmarked cars anymore. Your own devices do the tracking for them. This digital surveillance network is so complete that authorities know more about your daily routine than your closest friends do. Like this video right now to help spread this crucial information to others who need to know about police surveillance. When you like and share content like this, it helps the algorithm show it to more people who are also being watched. We need to build a community of aware citizens who understand what's really happening. Your engagement helps protect not just you but everyone who deserves to know the truth. The information police have collected about you goes far beyond what you might expect. They have records of your shopping habits, including what you buy, where you shop, and how much you spend. Your travel patterns are mapped out in detail. Every trip to work, every visit to friends, every vacation you've taken. They know your social connections, including who you communicate with most often, and what kind of relationships you maintain. Your online behavior is completely documented, from the websites you visit, to the videos you watch, to the posts you like on social media. Financial institutions share your banking information, credit companies provide your spending data, and even your employer might be contributing information about your work performance and attendance. The most shocking part is that they also have access to your private communications through legal backdoors in messaging apps and email services that most people don't know exist. Type "protect" in the comments to activate your awareness of these surveillance methods. Knowledge is your first line of defense against privacy invasion. When you understand how authorities collect information about you, you can start taking steps to limit their access. This isn't about hiding from the law. This is about exercising your constitutional right to privacy. Type "protect" now and join the community of citizens who refuse to be monitored without their knowledge or consent. If you want to support this important work of educating citizens about surveillance, you can give super thanks with contributions, up to $50. Your support helps us continue exposing the truth about what authorities are really doing with your personal information. What police found in your specific case will probably surprise you because it connects dots you never realized were being connected. They've categorized you based on your behavior patterns, your associations, and your digital footprint. You might be classified as a person of interest, not because you've done anything wrong, but because of predictive algorithms that flag certain combinations of activities. Maybe you searched for information that triggered their monitoring systems. Maybe you visited locations that put you on their radar. Maybe you communicated with someone who was already under surveillance. The authorities have created risk profiles for millions of citizens, and yours is sitting in their database right now. They use artificial intelligence to analyze your behavior and predict your future actions. This isn't science fiction. This is happening today, and you're probably already in their system whether you know it or not. Your smartphone is the most powerful surveillance device ever created, and you carry it with you everywhere. Police can access your location history going back years, showing them every place you've been and how long you stayed there. Your apps share data with third parties who sell it to law enforcement agencies. Those fitness trackers and smartwatches, they're recording your heart rate, sleep patterns, and physical activity levels. Information that can be used to build a comprehensive health profile. Your smart TV listens to your conversations, your car's GPS system tracks your driving habits, and your credit cards create a detailed record of your purchases. Even your utility bills reveal when you're home and when you're away. This data is being combined to create a complete picture of your life that's more detailed than any surveillance file from the past. Type secure in the comments right now to start protecting yourself from further surveillance invasion. This isn't just about privacy, this is about your fundamental rights as a citizen. When you engage with this message, you're taking the first step toward reclaiming control over your personal information. The authorities count on people staying ignorant about their surveillance methods. Don't give them that advantage. Type secure and join thousands of others who are fighting back against unlawful monitoring. Police departments use something called fusion centers that combine data from dozens of different sources to build profiles on citizens. They purchase information from data brokers who collect details about your online shopping, your magazine subscriptions, and even your charitable donations. Facial recognition software scans security cameras in stores, airports, and public spaces to track your movements in real time. License plate readers on police cars and traffic cameras record everywhere your vehicle has been. They also use something called parallel construction, where they find evidence against you using surveillance, then work backwards to find legal ways to justify what they already know. Cell phone towers can be mimicked using devices that force your phone to connect to fake towers, giving police access to your calls and messages without you knowing. Being on police radar means your life is under constant examination, even if you've never committed a crime. Every decision you make, every place you go, and every person you associate with is being analyzed and scored by computer algorithms. This surveillance creates a chilling effect where you might start changing your behavior because you know you're being watched. Your job prospects could be affected if background checks reveal you're flagged in police databases. Your insurance rates might go up if data brokers sell information about your risk profile to companies. Travel could become more difficult if you're placed on watch lists. Even your family members might come under scrutiny because of their association with you. The most dangerous part is that this surveillance can escalate without warning. Today, you're just a data point, but tomorrow, you could become a target based on algorithmic predictions about your future behavior. Type freedom in the comments to declare your independence from unlawful surveillance. This simple act sends a message that you refuse to be monitored without your knowledge or consent. Freedom isn't free. It requires citizens who are willing to stand up for their rights. When you type freedom, you're joining a movement of people who believe privacy is a fundamental human right. Don't let authorities normalize surveillance as the price of safety. Your privacy is worth fighting for. Start protecting yourself by turning off location services on apps that don't need them. Use cash instead of cards when possible to avoid creating transaction records. Change your phone's advertising ID regularly and opt out of data broker databases like LexisNexis and Axiom. Cover your license plate with legal privacy covers that block automated readers. Use encrypted messaging apps like Signal instead of regular text messages. Pay for a VPN service to hide your internet activity from your service provider. Delete old social media posts that could be used to build a profile about you. Request your information from data brokers and demand they delete it. Know your rights during police encounters. You don't have to consent to searches or answer questions without a lawyer present. Document any suspicious surveillance activity you notice and report it to civil liberties organizations. Advanced protection requires understanding how surveillance technology works against you. Faraday bags can block your phone's signal when you need true privacy. Security cameras can be defeated with infrared lights that blind their sensors. Public Wi-Fi networks should never be trusted because police can monitor all traffic on them. Banking online should only be done through secure networks and private browsers. Social media accounts should use fake names and limited personal information. Your real identity should be protected by using different email addresses for different purposes. Physical surveillance can be detected by changing your routes and watching for repeated vehicles or people. Legal protection comes from knowing local privacy laws and filing complaints when they're violated. Building networks with other privacy-conscious people creates safety through community awareness and shared resources for protection. You now have the knowledge to fight back against unlawful surveillance, but knowledge alone isn't enough. You need to take action. Start by implementing the protective measures we've discussed and educating others about what's really happening. Share this information with friends and family who deserve to know they're being watched. Contact your representatives and demand stronger privacy laws that protect citizens from surveillance overreach. Support organizations that fight for digital rights and privacy protection. Document any surveillance you encounter and report it to civil liberties groups. Remember that you're not powerless against this system. Informed citizens have successfully challenged surveillance programs in court and forced governments to change their policies. Your privacy matters, your rights matter, and your resistance matters. Don't let fear keep you from taking action. You have more power than you realize. When you know what you're up against, the surveillance state isn't coming. It's already here and you're living in it right now. But armed with this knowledge, you can protect yourself and help others do the same. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and never stop fighting for your right to privacy. Remember that authorities count on citizens remaining ignorant about surveillance methods. By watching this video and learning these truths, you've already taken the most important step. Keep seeking information, keep questioning authority, and keep protecting your freedom. Your privacy is not negotiable, and your rights are worth defending. Stay strong, stay smart, and stay free.